Number 6. They have little sympathy for the victim mentality. Every INFJ Heyoka empath goes through several awakening processes as they advance through their adolescence and adulthood that allow them to see through the constructs of reality. They understand the ripple effects of our thoughts, words, and actions, and how it ultimately all comes back into their experience. And so, while they may serve their empathetic nature well by being able to effectively absorb and reflect the feelings of others, it's not to say that they always have sympathy for stupidity or intentional self-destruction. While INFJs are known for giving undeserved sympathy and the benefit of the doubt, the Heyoka INFJ can clearly see the difference between someone who is trying despite their hardships and someone who sees themselves as a victim to life's circumstances. This makes their opinions and observations of behavior quite different to other empaths. Number 7. They need their space. Surprise, surprise, an INFJ who needs their space. Who would have thought? The INFJ Heyoka empath is no different when it comes to the amount of R&R that's required to maintain optimal sanity. And it's no less difficult explaining this need to other people for this blunt type either. In fact, you don't really have to be considered a Heyoka INFJ per se to know how offensive this need for solitude can be for people who really put in the effort into spending time with you. Whether it's romantic or platonic, every Heyoka INFJ can probably think of a time that they had to choose disappointing someone else in order to maintain mental equilibrium. Since feeling so much emotion coming from their outer environment can be so taxing, Heyoka INFJs often prefer solitude, even though their gifts are best used in social situations. Yet, it's never easy to communicate, and often requires a few misunderstandings before people stop taking it personally. And number 8, they won't hesitate to door slam. INFJ Heyokas have the power to turn people's worlds upside down, more particularly in their eyes, right side up. Like other INFJ empaths, the intuitive Heyoka Joker will spend any amount of time it takes spoon-feeding their wisdom to someone that they deem truly deserves it. They'll take every approach and use every lasting bit of social energy they have if they know their powers are being used for good. Take advantage of the INFJ Heyoka, however, and you'll see a door slam like you've never seen before. Since the INFJ Heyoka literally reflects people's energies back at them, as we mentioned before, they'll be able to use the dark and narcissistic ways of manipulators to not only cut off all contact with little notice, but also teach them a long overdue lesson along the way. They'll use the same behaviors and manipulation tactics in a more obvious and humorous way in order to show the other person how obvious and ridiculous their behavior really is.